闇に包まれる信仰の街、精霊なる呪いが集う場所。さあ、まじないの歌を歌いましょう。フェイト、グランドオーダー、エピックオブレムナント、異端なるセイレム。
Hello everyone, welcome back to Fate Grand Order. It's super ironic that right in the middle of Salem we went on a magical girl adventure. I do not fail to dismiss the irony of that. However, we're back here. Thankfully we kind of went before things got crazy. We're at the second knot. We just saw some hangings, which were lovely. So let's get ourselves some good servants. Now that I don't have to worry about, like, the type matchups and stuff, it'll just be a lot easier. Let's go with you. And let's go with, we'll go with our Kill Berserker team. We got you guys up front. But to get some extra bond points going, let's get some magical girls in the background. Though we'll put you, like, way in the background so we don't have to worry about you. Yeah, let's do this there. Because, I mean, I've worked hard with you. You're good. You get the bond points. I mean, honestly, between that and the bond points of the last event, like, you're kind of rocking. I guess we didn't read her profile. Well, you know what? Let's save that till we unlock her, we do her interlude, which people have said, wait till later, and people will tell me when I can do both, like, her interlude and Miyu's stuff, so, well, we'll do that then. Okay. Let's go. It's nice to not worry about all the craft essences and all the power leveling stuff, and I'm going to turn my phone off here, because they are getting a lot of beeps there. Another hanging hath occurred? Is that what we're getting at? Oh, right, Lavinia's family, probably. He killed my grandfather. Even my father, Noah. I'll get him for this. I swear it. Oh, it's gonna be nice to go back to actual, like, really good slow burn writing, because I didn't love the Prismalia event. This writing is so good. I never thought Mr. Carter would end up helping Hopkins. I can't believe there's been another round of hangings. It's not right. Everything's all wrong. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before the nooses end up around our necks. You were there, right, Doc? You're telling us you couldn't do anything to stop it? No, I couldn't. Stop it, Robin. I started using the gallows the moment I finished rebuilding them. It was clearly a threat. He's warning us to stay out of his way. Damn you, Hopkins. Are we just going to take this lying down, Master? Truly okay with that? No, I'm really not okay with this. Still, so long as people are being given a trial according to law, however imperfectly, justice is being served. Whatever strangeness is happening here in Salem, these are still humans, still fresh flesh and blood. They have faith in their traditions and love for their families. Even if their joy and suffering should disappear tomorrow like so much do, I still want to support them. To do otherwise would go against everything we servants stand for. Before midnight, Town Graveyard, Salem, Day 3. Uh-oh. The spooks are arriving again, same time at the Carter house. Fog's rolling in from the sea tonight. Huh? This, not only fog. An evil aura growing. What is this? Another evil aura? You don't mean... Sensen Neza? Senpai's asking for you. It's another attack. More ghouls? Come the hell on. Can we not have a freaking break? Not for 1 minute? When did this village become an all-hours ghoul hangout? I guess they must have liked the shows we've been putting on every day. Can you please talk about this later? This is serious. Ghouls are appearing all around the village, and they seem even more aggressive than last night. Way to stay on top of things, Mash. It's all thanks to Cersei's expanded surveillance network. I may no longer be able to fight alongside you, but I can still help you from behind the scenes, senpai. Hehe. Hang on, the hell's going on here anyway? Shouldn't these ghouls be coming from the hill? No, tonight they appear to be coming from the town graveyard. Oh, awesome. That leaves us far more graves to contend with. Oh, there are the private ones, too. We'll have to split up and handle them individually. Understood. I'll tell the villagers to stay inside and keep their doors locked. It's a good thing there's a thick fog tonight. Everyone, please try to stay out of sight as much as possible. That will be difficult. This ain't your everyday kind of miasma. No wonder we've got living dead on our hands now. What's going on here? Wasn't that Absalon alchemist supposed to be behind this? It certainly seemed like he was involved, but it'll be difficult to ask him now that he's dead. No, wait, they can talk, can't they? This is just great. I hate everything about this. Boy. Boy. Well, thankfully they're berserkers, though. Which, out of every class, is the one I'm like, I'm pretty good with. Sabers, too, because I have, like, a lot of really good archers now. But we got these ghouls. An envious ghoul. Envious of what? What could you be envious of? You know, let's go like this to try and kill the first. Move on to the second. Okay. Yeah, okay. And let's go get a little bit of meter for Abby. But also Ilya. Good stuff. Okay. Like actual magical girl out there. I love it. Alright. Let's just kill these guys. Because they're not very strong. I gotta say, the half-level thing, the half-level gimmick, is kind of nothing, because the game is already balanced for that, you know? It's like, if it was your half-level and the enemies are full level, then that'd be a problem. But, like, in a world where, you know, you're still level 45, it really doesn't matter that much, you know? At least that's how I feel. Okay. Let's deal with these blokes. Pop this. Pop this. Again, ignore the fact that we're using Abigail here. Let's pretend it's an entirely different character. Okay, let me get that. Do an attack up on you, because why not? You're probably the weakest out of the bunch, so... Item effects back on you. Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna try this order. There's no rhyme nor reason to this order, but that's the order I'm going with. Oh, did that not kill? No, it did. Okay. Numbers are hard. Guys, I'm gonna be real. Me and numbers, if you told me a number and then come back to me 3 minutes later, I wouldn't be able to tell you what number you told me. I wouldn't. Numbers and me are mutual enemies. Anyways, this'll be it. Oh, right. That's that done. Hey, level 5. Good stuff. Though it's the other. It's everything after 5 that you have to worry about. So this was over here. Are we going to jump over to a party also dealing with it somewhere else? Yep. At the meadow. Alright. Well, we could stick with a very similar getup here. Gee, what is this? Tale of Love and Hope. Increase Sea Star gather rate by 200. Oh, that's actually a pretty damn good card. For reals. Okay. Let's get you switched off for... because, well, blue is good with you, so no, that's fine. Red's good with you. Okay, yeah, we'll stick with this. Cersei, another one's headed your way. I'm a ghoul of a man. Is that the priest? Nice hush. I almost said hustle because of MASH. Nice hustle out there, MASH. Think you can keep baiting them over here? Vantage points like this are great for using my spells without worrying about hurting anyone else. Okay, I'm ready for the next round. Come and get it, ghoulies. I've got a great big banquet all lined up for you to enjoy. Come forth, my beast of envy. Come forth from the dim depths of your watery home. Bare your many fangs and feast upon the 6 calamities. What did she just summon? I thought her whole thing was pigs. Did she summon El Gordo Grande? The big piggy? Pigs can't look up at the sky. They can never see the stars, for they do not have necks. I hope one day someone picks me up like someone picking up a pig gently. Tilt me upwards to look at the stars, you know? And then turn me into food, because damn, pigs are delicious. I'm sorry. Like, man, we really knocked it out of the park when it comes to, like, pork, ham, you know, beef. Like, we really knocked it out of the park. All of those are so good. Just like the first guy who invented bread, he got, like, a hole-in-one. Like, the guy who said, like, why don't we do this thing with the wheat? Or even, why don't we, like, crush the wheat down and turn, like, holy crap, man, you are so smart. Like, you really made something that is still delicious to this day, like, 10,000 years later. I don't know if that's been that long since we made bread. I would love to know. And I feel like bread is really super ancient, though. Okay, well, let's do this again. Big buff, big boys. Let's decrease your defense. Let's go with, don't need to decrease attack. Pop that on you. Okay. And we'll do an attack up. And you know what? Just to be careful, we'll pop this on you as well. And then we'll do the exact same thing one more time. Oh man, I've been discovering my love of Daft Punk. They were, I remember watching like Pokemon the movie 2000 in theaters and hearing them play like before the show. Back when they didn't have, whoa, this is a blast to the past for me. I just realized they never had trailers back in the day. They would play radio before movies. And I never even realized that is something that has totally changed. But they played that song and I'm like, yo, this song's really good, but I was like a little baby and I like didn't know who sang it. And I've been rediscovering Daft Punk thanks to YouTube Music giving me like recommendations. Like YouTube Premium has been good for me. Not just for, hey, I get to support everyone, even with ad blocks, you know, but you doing the music and getting that playing, it's like, there's some good songs out there, so I've been enjoying that. I guess I gotta watch their Interstellar 5555 anime, which is like, if you told me that Daft Punk had an anime, I would have listened to them way sooner. And now we're going up to the Watley. Okay, so here's the thing. There's so many people who are like, what, you don't know who Lavinia Watley is? You don't know who Abigail Williams is? And it's like, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like you need to understand, there's a lot of popular stories, especially from the United States, that I just don't I don't read or watch or pay attention to. Like, I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't watch the TV version, so I'm sorry. I don't. Like, this is me learning about them. So, I mean, it's cool that you're telling me places where I can go check it out. I mean, like, I'm still waiting for them to add the Amadeus movie to Netflix. I want to watch that because of, you know, the Salieri stuff, but it's like, just gotta wait till that happens. Oh, that's the Gramps. Stand back, master. Resound, universe ring, let no evil stand. Wait, Neza, is that Absalom? What? So even old man Whatley, the one who was buried out on the hill, turned into a ghoul? That makes no sense. Wasn't he the one controlling said ghouls? Master, Neza, be careful not to finish him off. We need to ask him what is really happening here. Very well, understood. So we're gonna hold him down and be like, what's going on, old man? We thought this was another one of your tricks. Oh, enjoying a coffee and Fate in the morning, right before I head back to work. Because after this week, I'm back to work full time, which is not going to be good for Fate videos, but at least I'll be able to do one every couple nights at least. It's fine because I'm not doing daily uploads anymore, so I really don't have to worry. I can build up a bit of a catalog, you know. So my man's hungry here, I see. Alright, well, let's continue our strategy. There we go. That one came a bit closer. That one was almost like we didn't get that in one. Alright. After grinding a bunch of the super high ranked events in the super high ranked quests in the last event, I gotta say I'm really happy to have some kind of more easy quests here. It's nice. It's something that just makes it easier to, you know, not worry about. Okay, well, let's actually go like that. There we go. There's also in general, the pacing of the story is just so much nicer. It's just less to worry about, you know? It's like you can just enjoy the story as it unfolds. It doesn't feel like it's rushing to something. Alright, well, oh, that is Absalom. Oh man, Absalom, you buffed out, my dude. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, we'll also do this. I'll also do this. And let's go, you know what, we'll do the attack up on you so that we can hit everyone. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's see how that goes. Plus that defense down will be quite nice. I didn't put the debuffs on Ilya, but that's fine. This'll end one turn. And here we go. Oh, do we need a little bit more? Oh, 600 left. That's hilarious. Well, you'll finish this off. I definitely think I prefer the armored up version of Heroine Double Cross. Because the other one is just a bikini version of Heroine X. Did I say Double Cross again? Double X, whatever. And so this is at least cool and unique, you know? Half armor looks cool. The full armor is a bit too rigid. I like the full armor version. I mean, it's nice though that it's a character that, like, all three versions, you will have people who want to have them. Great outer. Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird noise. Leave this place, old man. Your work in this is finished. Mr. Carter, what are you... Carter, get back. It's not safe. There is no place for alchemists removed from this world's laws, not even hell itself. Now return to the void from whence you came. Mr. Card... Dang, Carter be packing. Lavinia, my granddaughter. Oh, Mr. Carter's got some splaining to do. Sounds like he knows a bit more than he might be letting on. Unless just the public idea of alchemy is not that different, which it could entirely be. Thank you for the steaks of Wailing Knights. How lovely. Alright, third knot. Section 4, the third knot. That was a short one before, and now we're back to them being heckin' long. Get it, heckin'? Because he said the hell stuff. Before dawn, the Carter house. Oh, good morning, Senpai. Are you doing up this early, Mash? I could ask the same of you, Senpai. It's not even daybreak yet. Neza's staying out of sight and keeping watch from the roof. This is the only place they can use their spirit forms, after all. It looks like today will be the best weather we've seen in a while, even if the wind is still very strong. How come you weren't in your room? I was resting in Abby's room. Neza and I both talked to her a bit last night. She was curled up in her bed crying. She's been trying to put on a brave face, but she's suffering a lot. She feels terrible about what happened to Tituba and to Lavinia's family. And then there's Mr. Carter, right? Yes, exactly. She said her uncle may be strict, but he was never the kind of person who could do something so cruel. I guess I haven't been much help to you after all, Senpai. I'd be freaking out if you weren't here. Thank you, Senpai. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready. Mash, time for breakfast. Robin, we'll keep watch now. Thanks, Neza. It's still a little early for breakfast, but I think I can make you something. I can make you something quick and... Oh, wait. Yeah, what is it? I just remembered that I checked the pantry earlier and we're almost out of food. Of course, we need to make sure Mr. Carter and Abby have enough to eat, but we also need to think about ourselves. Porridge. Again. Yo, so when I was in the hospital, I had porridge. I don't know if I told this story. I don't know. I think no, I didn't yet, because we haven't been back here since the nut incident. Yeah, I had porridge, and can I just say, yeah, it is bland as heck. And like, you eat it, and you're like, I'm not enjoying this, but I'm not disliking it. But then I poured in a bit of brown sugar, and it was not bad, not bad. But if I had that every day, I would go insane. Morning at the Carter house, Salem day 4. Uh-oh, 4, huh? So that's what happened last night. Thanks for rescuing so quickly, Matahari. Of course. Unfortunately, there did end up being some casualties. Some villagers put up a valiant fight to manage to defend themselves, but by the end of the night, 4 were dead. And to make things worse, they can't even be buried yet since this happened at the town graveyard. Then where are the bodies being kept now? At the Reverend's house. I don't trust that. I happened to be there while they were discussing it, so I suggested that, and the Reverend asked me to help. They're now safely in his basement, which is locked in as secure as we can make it. Some of the bereaved were very upset at the idea, though, so it took a lot of work to convince them. Dead or nearly dying bodies in the basement of a priest. Where have I heard that before? Watch Fate Stay Night on YouTube by me. I can understand where they're coming from, especially with traditions and stuff. So we were not strong enough, even though they enjoyed our play. It's sad, but it's also infuriating, isn't it? These are just regular people trying to live their lives in peace. It's kind of ironic that the preparations they made to fight in wars or against the Native Americans ended up being useful to them now. Oh, there you are, Tanner. I'm afraid I've got some seriously bad news. Where's Mash? I don't see her anywhere. She said she'd be right back. She said we were all out of food, so she went shopping with Abigail. Damn this incarnation, forcing us to eat to keep up our strength. Yeah, it's adversely affecting our magical energy turnaround rate too. To make matters worse, even the general store was running low on stock, so it can't be easy for Mash to buy what we need. Worst case scenario, we may have to deal directly with the farmers. Wait, where's Mr. Carter though? We haven't seen him. You mean he's not here? Come to think of it, I didn't see Robin anywhere either. I see. Oh, this is bad. So bad. What's so bad? We can communicate with Caldia again. What? And this is bad because I thought Master was the only one who could set it up, let alone turn it on. Hey, don't look at me. I'm as shocked as any of you. Oh boy. Oh yeah, she's mad. Real mad. Super mad even. I believe enraged is the right word. Ah gee, I wondered why. You can see why I was hoping Mash would calm her down a bit. Good idea. Still, you did this to you. Exactly. You made your bed. Now you can lie in it. Anyway, if the real Midday is responding to us from Caldia, they must have an idea of what's going on here. Let's see. Pen and paper, pen and paper. You know, I wonder why our communication suddenly came back online like this. Oh, that? Unfortunately, it had nothing to do with the work Mash and I have been trying to get, trying to get it tuned up. And it doesn't look like Caldia did anything to override the interference either. It's weird. As far as I can tell, it looks like something either changed here, or here and with Caldia at the same time, and activated the magic summoning circle. So then, it's not like the demon god pillar or something else is hacking us? Hacking? Really think anything could hack my workshop? Medea seems to be losing patience. It's a shame that we're not all here right now, but we can't wait any longer. Can we communicate with them, Master? Yeah, I got pen and paper. Is this okay, Da Vinci? I wrote it down on the pen and paper. Nod. Okay, oh wow, we're going old school. Got it, thanks for the bare bones update. I'm glad you're all okay. We have an idea of what's going on there now. Between Tituba's fate and Hopkins' arrival, things are clearly going very differently from real history. We don't have much to trade info, since our connection is unstable, so let's do that while we can. Much time, rather. First of all, is that Circe? Hee hee? No, that's Hestia, goddess. No, in the flesh, I'm not gonna lie. I see. Then I guess we avoided the worst case scenario. I'm glad to hear that we got a little good news in all this. At least we know what one of the major threats we're facing is, so we can take measures against it. You tell. Wise and insightful Circe, allow me to thank you on behalf of all of Caldia. Why, thank you. I'm glad to see Caldia's acting commander so polite and understanding. Did you figure out why Circe was summoned? After investigating things on our end, it's clear that the near-future observation lens Sheba had a hand in Circe's accidental summoning. What's more, it's been acting strangely since right before our comms were re-established. It, well, bluntly, has gone berserk. We're doing everything we can to keep the system running, but it can be shut down at any time. Worst case, it could even damage the system or cause problems during your ray shift back. Well, we still have a lot of questions, but I think we'd better end the call after this next bit of info. Are you doing alright, Tanner? A-okay, a lot of this is business as usual. This is the most critical thing I have to tell you. I'm gonna have to broad strokes it for you. Wish I could have told it to Mash directly, but oh well. These analysis results pertain to the forced incarnation you told us about earlier. When you infiltrated Salem, your memories were falsified. To be more exact, your entire cognitive process was jumbled up. We believe you are now unable to connect your knowledge, as in your memories of past events, to the information you are currently receiving. Wait, what? We've been turned into different people? That's taking it a bit far. It's more like you're all on a really bad trip. Still, I'm impressed this Da Vinci lady managed to figure that out from what little she had to work with. That does back up what Circe warned us about. This is terrible. We'll never figure out the truth as we are. It's a devastating blow to our mission. We're practically dancing in the demon god pillar's palm right now. Is there nothing we can do? Good point. Is there any way to counteract it? This condition induces visual and auditory hallucinations. It's less like magecraft and more like going mad. I had Matahari memorize our historical file on Salem before you went there, and Mash already knew it. This file included a list of all known residents in late 17th century Salem identified prior to the incident. Comparing that list against the people there now should have told you who didn't belong there. But it sounds like you haven't been able to determine that. Which means that even Mash, who's no longer a demi-servant thanks to her Galahad spirit origin being dormant, was unable to escape this effect. That bodes equally poorly for you, Tanner, too. You're in a seriously precarious state. That said, not even a demon god pillar could alter someone completely without a contract. Understood. This will not stand. One thing I can say is that there's probably some truth that can only be seen from within the madness. Something that's making it hard for us to observe Salem from the outside. No, we cannot abandon our sanity. So why is Circe the least affected? We still don't know, unfortunately. There's no way the runaway demon god wouldn't predict that Caldia would try to stop it, and there's no reason Circe would be any exception, according to Medea here. Nod. I actually have a different opinion myself, but at this point I'm just speculating. At any rate, as long as you have a temporary contract with her in place... Sorry, the engineers are having a fit. Looks like our equipment is at its limits. I'm afraid we have to go. Next time, I'll be ready to exchange information in a considerably more efficient manner. I pray to all your respective gods that you complete the mission and come back safely. All right. At Circe, do you intend to return to Caldia, Medea? Oh, hell no. She must be living in dreamland if she thinks I'm going back there. She was a lot smarter back when she was still a virgin. Dang. She said absolutely, Medea. Dang. Hey, what? I'm glad we were able to tell them we're okay, but this doesn't help us too much. Doesn't do much to help us. I feel a bit better now, at least. True. That is very important. By the way, has anyone seen Mash? I swear to God, if she gets put up as a witch, I'm not gonna be happy. Good question. She has been out shopping for quite a long time. She should have been back by now. I do not sense evil aura. But I am hungry. Can no longer move. Oh, are you stepping out then, Master? If you're going to go meet Mash, I'll come with you. I can't wait to tell her about this call. Thanks, Matahari. No trouble at all, Master. I'll go too. I see now just how strange this village really is. I doubt the ghouls that show up at night are the only danger that should concern us. It is a nice day for once, and I'm tired of staying inside. I think I'll take this chance to go out and... No, you stay here. Look at you. You know you're talking to the Queen Witch here, right? Hunger, famished, need meat. Are those wings? Do they taste like chicken? What? Hey, quit looking at me like that. Hey! Not much meat on them. Won't get too much. There seems to be something going on at the general store. I see Abigail there, but where's Mash? Oh great, it's that old woman again. Maybe we shouldn't have come along after all. She and I really don't get along. Is she the one you were talking about? Yes, as a matter of fact. Don't you understand, everyone? Have your eyes grown so clouded you can't see what's right in front of you? We've been so enamored with the absurd plays that we have neglected our prayers. And now look at the tragedy that has befallen us. Yeah, you said it. Maybe this is God's punishment for our sins. This is our village. Why have we given these outsiders, these heathens, free reign here? Now, everyone, calm yourselves. That goes for you too, Rebecca. Settle down before you hurt yourself. I'm truly sorry that you've lost your sister Mary to those monsters. I know a lot's happened with these performers, too. They're both reverend and the acclaimed judge from Boston have both given them their blessing. And you've never been to other plays yourself, so you don't know what a good job they're doing. Yeah. Tell me, Giles... It's well... Because if they're, like, They're like English. That wouldn't be like Gilles. That'd be Gills. That's especially in America. They'd be like, yeah, that's Gills. They pronounce things exactly as they're written, 100%. Tell me, Gills, and everyone else for that matter, have you already forgotten what we've been through? Are we no longer even telling our children? Whether it was during the long, harsh winters or the blood-red night when those savages attacked. We've always banded together against difficulties that threatened us. If we turn away from God again this time, he will surely turn his back on us in turn. You're absolutely right. You're saying we should do what we've always done now. I'd be feeling better if we could do that, but things are worse here now than they've ever been. The children are running off into the forest and dancing as if they've gone mad, refusing to listen to a word we say. Horrid monsters are forcing their way to homes and eating everything in sight. How is shutting ourselves inside and praying going to help with such dreadful things happening all around? My hearing may not be what it once was, but I say to you, God will always hear our prayers. See, I hate people like this, the ones that are like, God will provide. It's like, yeah, he's providing you with options and stuff for the real world. God has provided you with the vaccinations you need to get over COVID. No amount of prayer will help. The vaccine that has been created by humans is the answer to your prayer. By the seventh sunset since this all began, Salem will be unified in peace. Seventh sunset, our cell of our bodies still being in one piece by the seventh sunrise. I didn't even get to say goodbye to my family. Reverend or not, he's too young to be of any use. We need to drive these outsiders away and make Salem what it once was. Oh god, did he literally just say make Salem great again? Oh no! You're wrong, you're all mistaken. You're all claiming that God wants the same thing you do, but you really don't know what he wants. What's wrong, Abby? No sense in Ringmaster Tanner. I'm looking for Lavinia, now that I expect to find her here. It looks like nobody's seen her since we went our separate ways last night. Didn't you come here to go shopping with Mash? Yes, and we did. We ended up buying quite a lot, so I asked the shop owner if he wouldn't mind carrying it to our house for us. I'm just here waiting for him. Where is Mash, though? Mash, she's with Uncle. I thought you already knew that. Mr. Carter, then? Do you know where they went, Abigail? They went off toward the village outskirts. Oh? It was you who enticed the Reverend into going along with all this, wasn't it? What you're searching for now, trying to find another man to sink your claws into? You again? Do you think you could let go of my arm, please? And as for the Reverend, as I recall, you were far more enthusiastic than he was when you barged in on me backstage. What? I'm sorry, but I can't accept your request. Believe it or not, I love all the men of Salem equally. Shut up! You're the one who... I'm sure Manahari can handle this. Try not to make any noise, Master. Come with me for a minute. It's urgent. Okay, sounds good. Sorry, I screwed up big time. Really big. Oh boy. I lost sight of Mash. But... Huh? Yikes, yeah. Looks like things are getting kind of heated, huh? It's okay. Go on ahead, Master. I'll handle things here. Okay, let's go, Robin. Something had been nagging at me all morning, so I secretly went after Mash and Abby to keep an eye on them. They'd finished their shopping and were just passing by the town hall when Carter showed up. Said he was going to go to Boston to fetch a judge or reinforcements if that didn't work out. Said this was the perfect chance to do it since the weather was nice. And Mash said she'd like to go with him part of the way. I think she was hoping to find the way out of the village. But there is no way out of Salem. Exactly. No way in, no way out. The only person who showed up here besides us is Hopkins, but he came from the wharf. Right now it's impossible to leave this village. We triple-checked that the first day we were here. But Carter didn't seem concerned about that at all. No surprise Mash was curious. I got curious too, so I figured I'd keep an eye on them and not interfere. That was my screw-up. Next, Carter rented a horse at the stables and headed for the village outskirts. That's where I lost sight of them. Crows? Mash! Ash and Carter both vanished. Of course, I searched everywhere I could, but I couldn't find them. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I treated Mash like she was still a demi-servant without thinking about it. Even if she could protect herself, she's just a regular human. If only I'd been more careful. The forest just gets thicker the more you keep going, so it's as far as we can go. It's basically a bounded field. Try to get through and you end up lost, and after you wander a bit, right back in the village. Maybe someone managed to make it out? So, one of the Caldia agents are on the mist would spot him. Of course, that doesn't do us much good since we can't contact... what is it? What, you got in touch with Caldia? That's great. Awesome, even. Still, that would have been right around the time I lost sight of them, so if they did manage to escape... I think the Caldia agents watching the bounded field's perimeter would have reported something had changed. So why didn't they? Alright, I almost forgot the other thing. Over here, Master. Oh, that's a lot of crows. I've never seen so many crows in one place. Shoo, get out of here. It's in this hollow, Master. That's what I wanted to show you. Okay. It ain't pretty. You've fought enough battles by now that I tell you you've seen worse. Just be ready. Are these corpses? Parts of them, anyway. These people have been dead for a long time. You can tell by how much they've worn away. Looks to me like there were two of them, a man and a woman. They don't look like villagers. The bodies are at least a few years old. This hole was dug up real recently. Based on the teeth marks and the mess of the surrounding areas. Guessing the ghouls did that. What is it, Master? One of them has a pendant of a cross? Yo, look at that Castlevania cross. Token of the deceased, huh? Looks expensive. There's also rusted charcoal black. This were a real grave. I'd opt to leave him alone. This is too shallow to be a proper grave. Hell, I don't even know who these people were. No tombstone. We may as well hold on to that for a while. We can always put it back later if we figure something out. Good point. Can you tell how they died? How they died? Not much of a detective. Not like the armchair guy or the necromancer, but I'll give it a shot. They're still in pretty bad shape, even for having been there for as long as they have, and for the ghouls and crows picking away at them, but look. Make out a gunshot wound at the woman's body, so we can go ahead and rule out natural causes. Either someone killed her or she took her own life. The man's neck was broken a long time before the crows and ghouls got to him, which means... one hanged, one shot? Looks like it. This is weird rock formation. Looks like they used to be arranged in a perfect hexagon. Taking a wild guess here. I think this might have been an altar. What the hell? Looks like they was broken apart on purpose, but why? Hey, hang on. Was there someone else here too? Maybe we should have Cersei take a look at this. Cersei, huh? Yeah, she probably learned something from all this. She may be shady. Not much we can do about that. I don't think she even means to be. But given how ravaged these bodies are, I don't think even the Queen Witch herself could tell much about them. Given the location, I bet this has something to do with the bounded field around the village. Because, like I said, they sure didn't die of natural causes. Master, I'm going to keep looking for Mash. I'll take you back to town first so you can fill everyone else in on what's... I think it'd be better if we don't split up now. Good point. Wasn't thinking. Forgot I'm not my usual self here. If I'm not careful, I could end up dead. Hey, Master. I'll stop going off on my own from now on. Sorry again about this. Why is my audio crusty again? What's going on with that? Why am I getting that crust? Let's see if the crust is the emulator. My tester. No, it's the game itself, which is weird. Oh, is it gone? Cool. It's gone. Well, that's easy to fix. Mash and Carter, gone? Ran off together into the woods, huh? I didn't think Mash went in for those scholarly types. Understood. Shall search for them at once. Hold it, Neza. Hey, I said wait. Slow down. You'll set the floor on fire with those fire skate rocket booster things. Let go. Stupid Taoist puppet. Can you try to get a grip too, Tanner? Your anxiety is getting Nez all worked up. Sorry. Anyway, well, I do wonder where Mash could be. Not whether she's safe. We have other matters to discuss right now. Good job making it back, Tanner. I've got something to tell you. Neza found out we've got some lookouts watching this house now. Lookouts who weren't there until yesterday. No, not familiars, humans. And not just Hopkins men. Regular Salem people, too. This whole thing with Mash has got to be a trap. They're trying to throw us off, so we'll go look for her without watching our backs, and then we'll fall into any number of traps they may have set. Oh, yeah, I almost fell for it. You sure about that? What's so funny? If they're trying to draw a noose around Caldia Mage's neck, they're going in about it in an awfully roundabout way. There's plenty of smarter ways to go about killing you. Anyway, that's not what's important right now. I imagine you've sensed this by now too, Tanner. Hopkins' words are powerful and poisonous. You know how throwing a pebble into a still pond can make a surprisingly big ripples? Well, there's that kind of power at work here in Salem as we speak. Could Hopkins be a mage? Don't be absurd. That'd be way too obvious. Still, when all's said and done, I'm afraid I don't have any answers yet either. Sorry. It sucks, I know. Those of us who have really mastered magecraft can usually get a good idea of what's behind spells and fortune-telling we've never seen before. Exactly. The way of the Buddha extends to all things, no different here. And yet, here we are. It may look like a ritual we're totally familiar with, but it just feels off. It's fragile and sharp and dangerous like a sulfur crystal. It changes shape for each person as if to ensnare them. It's like touching someone's mind. Yeah, you lost me a bit there. Maybe we're not supposed to understand it. Maybe it would even be dangerous if we did. Guess this is it for our temporary contract, huh? Master, we have a serious problem. I love every time we walk in, it's like, yep, there's another problem. Uh-oh. Mr. Ringmaster, Matahari's... Oh, no. Oh, boy, are they putting her on trial for being a gypsy woman? Hellfire! All that sort of stuff. Town Hall, Provisional Court. With God as our witness, this court is now in session. Why? What did she do? Oh my god, it's full-on Ace Attorney. Defendant, Matahari. Matahari, actress and performer. That is obviously just a stage name. What is your real name, the one your parents gave you? Margarita Gertrudia Zil. It's very common. I'd hate for any woman with the same name here to feel as if they were being attacked too, so please, just call me Matahari. The plaintiff in this case against Matahari is Bill Osborne. That's me. Osborne, you claim that Matahari is a witch. Is that correct? That's right, she's a witch. A succubus sent by the devil himself. In today's court, we will examine the evidence and uncover the truth of these allegations. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, I most certainly do. To begin with, that woman! Oh boy. Mr. Ringmaster, please cheer up. Thanks, Abby. She must have decided to go to Boston with Uncle. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll come back safely. Besides, there's no way Matahari could be a bad person. Mr. Osborne always makes a big deal out of everything. Everyone here knows that. I'm sure the judge will just scold him for making all this up. I sure hope so. You look pale. You're scared, aren't you? It's okay. You're not alone. Here, hold my hand. Oh, yours very strong, Abby. No, I'm not. I'm just doing my best to put on a brave face. With Uncle gone, I need to help however I can. Matahari's one of your dear friends, right? I can tell you both respect each other. I'm a little jealous, really. But that's why you have to believe in each other and stick together when times are tough. Mr. Tanner, remember you're the leader of this troop. You're like a young King David. When Goliath ridiculed David and cursed him in the evil demon Dagon's name, David slew Goliath magnificently, and he was just a humble shepherd. He didn't even have a sword or spear. And all because his friends and David himself believed that God would strike the behemoth down. His sling was loaded with miracles and blessings. Is that a joke, Mr. Ringmaster? I'm afraid I don't quite get it. You're looking a lot less pale now. Are you feeling better? Oh, you dropped something. Wait, what is this? Oh god, it's her parents. Oh god, it's totally her parents. This is the pendant I found in the forest. This was Father's. Yep. Why do you have it, Mr. Ringmaster? You found it at the edge of the forest? Does this mean that was the Williams' grave? Here, Abby, this is yours. No. No, I don't want it. I can't accept it. Must have come from outside Salem. Abby? Please, just hold on to it. Matahari is a dignified woman. She would never do something to warrant such vicious slander. Sanson, you are not presently giving testimony. Tanner, as Matahari's employer and the leader of your company, I call you to the stand to serve as a witness. Rise. I'll put an end to this farce. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I did not expect this to go full Ace Attorney. Well, it's not really. Okay, that says something. Obviously, our trial is not going to go as planned, I guess. At all. That is a smug Ilya. It's a very smug Ilya. You are very much right. Let's get Medea out here. Sure. That's fun. Kill assassin. Yeah, like, look at this. Look at this team. We're rocking. Casters are definitely another one of the ones that I'm like, yeah, I'm very good with the amount of casters that I have. Like that is a subsect of character that I do not worry about. Arts card up. And we'll switch this off for the piggy. Where's the Year of the Pig one? Am I blind? Oh, look at all those. Oh, wow. Yeah, I gotta deal with those, huh? I gotta... Forgot about those. Where is my pig? There it is. Nice. Okay. The woman with the eyes of the sun. I'm not the queen of a southern kingdom. Hell, I don't have any dignity at all. I think I was born to be an actor. The sun doesn't cast a shadow, especially not one that others step on. It exists only to illuminate you, to grant your every wish. Rudolph. Norman, my son, why did this happen? Margareta, you may as well have poisoned him yourself. Why didn't you keep a closer eye on that bottle? That's not fair. Don't make this my fault. That prescription wouldn't even be here if you hadn't brought it in while you were out womanizing. Shut up, shut up. Dang. If hitting me makes you feel better, then go ahead. Curse you. If Juana Luisa fails to wake up too, I will see to it that you pay dearly for this, Margareta. Never mind that, please, just pray. Pray for Juana Luisa, my little son. Please, please smile again, just once. That was the first time in my life I despised someone enough to kill them. To kill someone I once loved because I once loved him foolishly. That's right, in my heart I had already killed him countless times. Oh. We're doing a backstory testimony battle. Gotta say, didn't see that coming. Fatal battle. Haha, that's hilarious. Yeah, okay. Did not see it coming that we'd be doing a backstory battle. Okay. I do like that about this part, though. About this arc here, where we get like a good number of like backstory ones like this. So the good thing about Medea being here is that we do get the ability to instantly, because that's got to be level 10, right? Yep, so then that will be 100% good to go, right? And then once that's there, like, then we can just seal his Noble Phantasm as immediately. So like, hey, that's awesome. Anyways, we'll start with this. Good stuff, we got all 3. Now, we don't have a full combo, but we can instead do some of these. Okay. Do the big hitty. Good damage. Alright. So, let's go now with pop yours. Because does yours only last heavy damage, remove buffs? No, yours doesn't seal. Never mind. So then instead, let's just get you going then. And yours, because your overcharge is restore Noble Phanta. Okay, so yeah, then let's go. You know what? Let's pop this on you to do even more attack. I thought it was seal Noble Phantasm, but that's just that was don't mind if I do then. That was just me kind of trying to remember and obviously failing to remember. That's a big number. We got back a decent amount. Okay, let's see how much. If I give that to you. Oh, that's gain. Never mind. Well, pop that invincible on. And let's go like this. If I pop the gain on herself, I always get the gain and the meter mixed up. If I get the gain on herself, then I would have probably got another full set. It's gonna be enough. Yep. Alright, got that. Okay, I think, because we're at about the hour mark, we will call it here, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Fate Grand Order, where we continue on with Salem. So I'll see you again. Ciao.